Welcome back to the At Home with Robee show. Visit us today at andrewrobee.com. That's Andrew, R-O-B-Y.com. Or you can always give us a call at 704-334-5477. I'm Ashley Davis along with Trent Haston. We're still joined, by the way, by Dominic what am I doing, Dom? Dominic Thompson. Introduce yourself.
With the most.
We're joined by Dominic Thompson. He's going to hang around. We're going to talk a little more about Robee Handy Man. If you want to know more about that, you can go to andrewrobee.com or give us a call, 704. What's
334-5477.
5477. Good thing I had Dom hang out with us, Trent.
There you go.
Dominic's here for the late night ride.
Got that radio voice and the handyman voice.
Well,
So when you people may just call you now to talk with you.
They may. I've heard that I have a face for radio.
A face for radio. We'll find out what this goes on YouTube, by the way. Do you know this is on YouTube?
I had no idea.
We posted on YouTube. Go to YouTube right now. Search At Home with Robee. You can search Robee Realty as well. It shows up either way, and then it's on iTunes. When you're bored, you're driving around in
Always
the car,
bored. Yeah.
between jobs, just go to iTunes and listen.
Speaking of Robee Realty,
it's a great segue, Dominic. You should do this radio thing more often. One of the great things about the Robee family of companies is we're able to service just about every facet of your home, and we launched Robee Realty last year. And one of the great tools we have is Robee Handy Man, because when we go in and we have sellers who are looking to buy a house, I can bring you and your team in. Sandy Thomas, who's our broker in charge and partner, can bring you in and really assess what a home needs so that people know before they go under contract what kind of costs they're going to be looking at. And you guys have a great eye for that.
That's right. And it's no nonsense. I mean, we can get in there and help you on the seller side, or if we're helping find a home for you on the buying side.
Exactly.
We can help go through your home inspection list. We can help you make sense out of a lot of vernacular and jargon in that report.
And if you're selling your house, great point, we have what we call Get Your House Robee Ready. That's where we come in with your team, with our team of real estate professionals. Maybe somebody, Trent, who's on the actual construction side needs a little more in-depth renovation type work. It might become a larger project than just a handyman project. And we can bring in an architect or a designer to really make sure that what is happening to that home before we sell it is done right, and we get the most value for that home. And if you want to know more about that, give us a call at Robee Realty. You can go to andrewrobee.com for that as well. Give me a call directly, 704-577-9060. We'll hook you up with our team, somebody on our team that will connect with you and your home. We'll connect you with Dominic and make sure we take care of your home, whether you're looking to sell it or buy it. So great plug for Robee Realty there,
Would
Dominic.
love it. We love the partnership.
We were always getting your home Robee ready for our clients. I mean, that's the story. We were looking at houses every time they would move to look to buy a house. We would go check it out with them and give them advice. And then when they were going to sell their house, we'd come check it out with them and give them advice and take care of the handyman list. And then on the house they were buying, if they needed to do an addition or add a master suite or renovate the kitchen, I mean, we were giving them budgets and then eventually doing it, which is good for our remodeling and construction side. But we were really getting. I don't think the slow go was there yet, but we were getting our home Robee ready. So that's kind of the evolution of both an official handyman and a Robee Realty company divisions. Everybody's like, "Wow, you just keep growing," and it's like, "Well, we're really focused." The opposite's happening from what you think. We're not being distracted. We're actually honing in our skills and our service palette for our clients.
It's a great point. And Trent, you're up in Illinois now are you at a farmhouse?
I'm in a ranch farmhouse. I think this house was a kit. I think they came through Illinois in the 70s, the late 60s and 70s, and sold a bunch of these kits. And I mean, it's not a Robee house.
Did you buy that at Sears? Is that a Sears Roebuck special?
I think it's something like that. It's not. I was talking to Reagan's cousin yesterday. Reagan's my wife, and he's my age, and he said something. And I was talking about the house. He said, "Man, I don't like the so and so houses," and he was talking about the brand. It was not Sears Roebuck, but they built it right behind the 150-year-old farmhouse. And the crazy thing is, I think we are probably 75, maybe 100 feet off of Highway 67. And it's a 55-mile-an-hour road. I'm sitting here. I was going to say one of the cool things about coming here, life, the simple things in life, is hearing the 18-wheelers ride by. It's kind of like music. I actually was laying in bed last night between my two oldest children, Tatum and Rowan. I mean, I was in the middle. And nothing better than going to sleep and waking up sandwiched in between your two two young daughters and snuggling with them. But hearing the 18-wheelers ride by, and Reagan's grandmother's actually in a nursing home. We're going to see her in a little while. So they cut the cable off at the house, so we don't have any TV. So I listen to the chords of the 18-wheelers.
And that reminds me of my grandparents lived in Saluda, South Carolina, out in the middle of a farm, and there was this 2-lane road in front of it. And they never got air conditioning, which if you've ever been to Saluda, South Carolina, it's one of the hottest places on earth, and to not have air conditioning. So all the windows would be open constantly. But you go to bed at night, you get in bed, and you just hear those cars. And I remember vividly kind of watching the headlights come down that highway and hearing those 18-wheelers and cars just kind of roll by. It was a lot of good memories.
I mean, you would not believe how excited my daughters are. My son's only 15 months old. When we got about 2 miles away from the house, the neighbor has a cell antenna tower that you can see from 10 miles away, and it's kind of a landmark for where the house is. It's kind of the evolution of America, right? Built on the farmland. But when they saw the tower, I mean, they just jumping out of their skin to come to this simple house. They just want to ride their bicycles around the house. The girls know now we have a line they can't go in front of to the road, but we have to be very cognizant of Ford because he can now walk. He'll wander out of the house, and you have this highway, with cars going 55, 60 miles an hour. But it's so simple. There's a swing and some bikes and a pedal car. I think her uncle did a John Deere pedal car, rebuilt it, and my youngest daughter, Piper, just rides that thing around the van all day. And I mean, they were so excited last night. They said, "We're back home," and I said, "Home," and they said, "We're our second home."
All right, Trent. Hey, buddy, we got to head out, buddy. We're out of time.
Good.
Hey, man, enjoy that vacation. Have a safe trip home. Tell everybody up there we said hello.
I will do that. Yes, sir.
Dom, thanks for being here, buddy.
Thanks, guys. Love it.
All
right, folks. For Trent Haston, Dominic Thompson, and the entire Robee family of companies, I'm Ashley Davis. Thanks for listening. We'll be back next Sunday at 9 a.m. We hope you will be as well. Visit us today at andrewrobee.com. And remember, you're always at home with Robee.